Hi guys, I'm Sneha and you are watching my channel Book Junction. Welcome to today's video. So today's video is a mini haul plus a reading vlog. I purchased 6 books from Amazon and I've already finished reading one of them, and I'm so excited to talk about all the books. So I'll start the mini haul in a while. But first I went into the kitchen to make a drink for myself. This fruit is called bale in Bengali. I don't know what it's called in Hindi, but in English it's called stone apple, most probably. It's called stone apple because it's like a stone. It's really hard, and to break it open it takes a lot of effort, and inside you will see this yellow gooey thing and you have to scoop it out. Now if you are an old subscriber, then you would know that I drink this sharbat every day during this time of the year. First of all, because it's available everywhere, and secondly because it's very good for your health, and we should always eat and consume seasonal fruits because they provide you the minerals and vitamins that you need for that particular season. So that's why. Trust me when I say this drink is one of the best things for summers, and the smell is absolutely divine. But I know that the process of making this drink is like really tedious. There are so many steps, and I know it's pretty tedious, but it's worth it. So definitely try it out and let me know what you guys think about it. And I feel like whenever you sit down to read, you should definitely have some kind of refreshment, which is of course A, healthy, and B, tasty, and this is very delicious. Now since I am making 3 glasses out of this, so I am going to add a lot of water, but if you want it to be thick, then you can keep it like that. You can add a little bit of water and keep the smoothie like consistency, but I like it this way and it looks so beautiful. Anyway, moving forward, so I received this Amazon package 3 days back, and I mean, just look at the packaging. The books were packed inside it so loosely and so carelessly. When I saw the package, I was like, what if my books were damaged or anything? However, the books weren't damaged. So yeah, that's a good thing. But please, Amazon, don't do this to me the next time. So the first book is The Hate You Give, and this is what the book looks like. Just look at the spine of the book. It's so beautiful, and I feel like most of the people have already read this book. It's a bestseller, and there's also a movie on this book, so most probably all of you guys have already read it. I've seen it all over Instagram and BookTube, and I'm sure that it's going to be amazing. I've already started reading it. I'm 34 pages in. I started this last night, but then I thought I'll just sleep because the previous night also I read a book and I finished that one, which is also a part of this book haul, so just wait for that book. Now of course I don't know a lot about this book, but I know that this book revolves around racism and gun control in America and all of that. Most probably if you have read it, and if I'm saying something wrong, then pardon me, but I'm going to read this book in this vlog and I'll let you know what I feel about this book. The next book in this haul was recommended to me by one of you in the comments section, and I want to thank you so much, because had you not recommended it to me and the way you recommended it, I wouldn't have purchased it, I wouldn't have read it, and I would have missed out on something so beautiful. I'm really sorry that I don't remember the name of the subscriber who recommended it to me, and I just can't find the comment, but I remember that you recommended it to me with such a heart full of love, and you were so happy about this recommendation of yours that I had to pick it up. So the book is Me Before You, and this is what the book looks like. It's quite a thick book, and I know a lot of you guys must have already read this book, because I know it's quite a common book, and there's also a movie on this book, so maybe you watched the movie, but somehow I had no idea about this book and about the movie, so I was completely oblivious until this person recommended it in the comment section. And by the way, I finished reading this already. So the day I received my book package, I thought I'll just start reading this. I started reading this book in the evening, and by the next day day I finished it. That's how amazing the book is. And in no way am I trying to tell you that my reading speed is good. It's all about the book. Like, the complete credit goes to the author, because it's such a page turner and you just want to know what happens in Louisa Clark's life and what is going to happen in the end. You're just going to be crazy to know that. So the book is about Louisa Clark, who works as a carer for Will Traynor, who is disabled because of an accident. He was a very adventurous person before. He was a successful businessman and he lived an amazing life. He was happy, he had a girlfriend he loved, and his life was perfect until this accident completely destroyed him. So that's how Will's life was completely changed, and then Louisa Clark comes as a carer for him. So initially, of course, he's very rude to her and he just doesn't like people because they show pity to him, because they are so sympathetic towards his condition, and he thinks that he doesn't have any control over his life anymore and all the choices of his life are taken by other people. That is the most important reason why he hates people. But somehow Louisa breaks that wall and she treats him like a normal person. She doesn't pity him or anything as such. The book is absolutely lovely. Like, I was totally in love with the characters. First of all, like, Louisa's character is so innocent, so beautiful, such a beautiful person, and Will's character is also pretty complex and layered. And even the other characters, for example, Will Traynor's mother, her character is also so layered and complicated. All the characters are amazing. The story moves beautifully. You wouldn't be bored even for a single second while you're reading this book. That's how amazing it is. And of course, there's love inside this book. It's about the love between Louisa and Will, but it's so much more than that. It's about a person's lost identity because of an accident. It's about a person suffering so much, and the book vividly makes you understand what it feels like to be disabled and how the society treats you and how it affects you. So overall, I just enjoyed this book so much, and I don't usually cry a lot while reading books, but I felt like I was really close to crying. And the ending, oh my god, I don't want to say much because then I will end up ruining the book for you. But if you want to read one book this year, definitely add this to your list. You will definitely enjoy it. I can guarantee you that. Also, the writing is very simple. The language is so simple. It's not difficult or complicated at all. I'm very sure that even if you are a beginner, you will enjoy this book just as much, although it's quite a big book. It's thick, around 500 pages long. Next up, I have the book The Sky is Everywhere by Jandy Nelson, and just look at this book, how beautiful it is. I mean, I'm just absolutely in love with the cover of the book. And so I've read Jandy Nelson before. The other book that I read by her was I'll Give You the Sun. This is the book, and just look at it. I feel like all her books are very beautiful. So these are the two books. I've read Jandy Nelson before, and the thing about her writing is that it feels like you're talking to a friend, or a friend is actually telling you a story. That's how it feels, and it's very easy to connect with her writing. That's what I felt while I was reading the other book, and with this one also I have high expectations. So the book is about Lenny Walker, who is 17 years old, and she is Wuthering Heights obsessed, which I can totally relate with. I was obsessed with Wuthering Heights for the longest, and she is a clarinet player, band geek, also a hopeless romantic, prone to scattering poems all over town, and as of 4 weeks ago, sisterless. So I'm pretty sure that I will enjoy this book. I am a huge YA lover. I love young adult fiction, and this seems like the perfect book. The next book is Agatha Christie's book Death on the Nile. This is what the book looks like. It's quite thick, and thick books make me so happy. It makes me feel like I gave my money for something. Like, yes, I have so much to read. That's what I feel. So the thing is, I was feeling like reading something detective, and I was watching Sherlock. And just tell me one thing, how many times is too much when it comes to watching Sherlock, and when will the season 5 come? Will it even come? I don't know. It feels like it will never come. So yeah, I wanted to read a crime fiction from a long time. First I thought that I will buy the the sequel of the book Truly Devious, but then I thought maybe not. I will just stick to Agatha Christie and read something new. So I saw that a lot of people have read this book, Death on the Nile, and yeah, I'm pretty excited about it. I don't know much. In fact, I don't know anything. I just purchased this book blindly, so I'm just relying on the stars that people have given this book on Amazon. I hope that it will be good. The next book is Solitaire by Alice Oseman. This is what the book looks like. It's such a beautiful book. Like, first of all, look at the color. It's so pretty. And I've read another book by Alice Oseman, which is Radio Silence. I have talked about this book so much on my channel that I'm sure that you guys already know about it. So I thought I'll read another book by Alice Oseman because I absolutely loved her writing and storytelling in this one. And it's written on the book that it's the catcher in the rye for the digital age. This is... if that is so, then I'm definitely sure that I'm going to love it because I absolutely loved The Catcher in the Rye. Although a lot of people don't like that book because it feels flat to them, nothing much happens. But if you are someone who loves to read an episode in someone's life, in a character's life, just to know more about the character, then you will definitely like such books. And that's why I'm really excited about this book as well. So on the back it's written, my name is Tori Spring. I like to sleep and I like to blog. Last year I had friends. Things were very different, I guess, but that's all over now. So I feel like now she's alone and it's going to be a lot about loneliness and finding yourself, I guess. I'm not really sure. So yeah, I'm sure that I'm going to enjoy this book because I loved Radio Silence so much. And yeah, and I definitely have a lot of expectations from this one. So let's see. The next book is It Ends With Us by Colleen Hoover. This is the book, and this is again such a beautiful book. Just look at the cover. It's so pretty. Now I purchased this book blindly. I have no expectations from this book. I just purchased it because I saw good reviews on Amazon and I felt like I should give it a try. Sometimes you should buy some books blindly also. Maybe I will end up liking this book and I will fall in love with this author's writing and I will buy other books by her as well. And I'm going to say something really shallow, but please don't unsubscribe. Just look at the book cover. It's so pretty. I think 80% of my decision of buying this book was based on how pretty it is. Just have a look. It's just one of the most beautiful books I've ever seen. And then when you open it, you can see like there is this texture. So yeah, overall this is such a beautiful book. And yeah, these were all the 6 books that I purchased. Alright, so now let's start reading this book. I'm so excited and I hope you are too. So as you guys already know that I am doing this voiceover, of course, after the next day of doing this vlog. And I have only finished like half of the book. I am halfway through it, almost around 60%. So I've not finished the book and I will let you guys know in a community post what I think about the book. But right now I just want to tell you what I feel about the book as of now. And I just have a lot of respect for this author. The author has done an amazing job at making you feel what it feels like to be discriminated and brutalized. When I started the book, I didn't expect this book to be this intense because I thought that yes, it's a YA novel and maybe it will touch upon the topics of racism and police brutality, but it won't be that intense like it was when I was reading To Kill a Mockingbird, which was a lot about racism. And I've heard that this book has been banned as well, and if you guys know, To Kill a Mockingbird is banned as well in America. I'm not really sure, but I think it is banned. So I definitely realized that it is going to be intense, but when you start reading the book and the events follow, you will be so angry at things and people and how the society works. So this book is about Star, who goes to this party with her friend and suddenly something happens at the party because of which they have to run away. So she runs away with her best friend Khalil and they are in their car and they are returning home. Everything is fine, they're not speeding up or doing anything shady, and suddenly a police officer stops them and asks for the license and registration and insurance and all of that. But Khalil wants to know why he has been stopped, and the policeman gets really frustrated, and he just stops him and sort of yanks him out of the driving seat, and he's like really rude to him and brutal to him, and suddenly he just shoots him. And Star is completely shocked. She doesn't know what they did, that the police officer shot Khalil, and she just goes into this shock. And I mean, I was shocked as well, because everything happened so quickly that I just didn't have any time to register what really happened. So the plot of the book is really intense. There's so much for you to absorb, and it's very difficult to get through the book without crying. And because I read another very intense book the previous night, I thought that I'll take a break and read this book later on. I've finished around 60% of the book. I'll definitely let you know in the community post what I think about the book once I've finished it. But I really hope that you enjoyed this video and found it valuable. If you did, then definitely like, share and subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you in my next video. Until then, bye bye.